Long Island has always been and continues to be the center of innovation. We put people on the moon, and we are currently designing and developing things today for the military, for renewable energy. Offshore wind is here. We have 200 jobs on the horizon for that.
Inevitably, somebody will walk up to us later and say, wow, they really struck a chord with me, or wow, I'm going to do this when I interview, or wow, you know, I didn't know that they felt the same way, right?
Long Island is all about building relationships. Felt like I went like a full 360, being a employee of HIA to now being a chair to one of the committees, and I'm so honored to do that. Terry's like a second mother to me, and I do say that sometimes when you're not in the room, by the way.
So National Business Capital helps small to medium-sized business owners across the country and locally here in Long Island access capital. We have over 75 lenders on our platform. You apply in one place. We've digitalized, streamlined the whole process. And from that process, technology and also really great people, we've helped secure over $1 billion in financing for all types of businesses and companies across the country.
We're Brazilian Steakhouse. We're churrascaria, so we offer Rodizio meat service. We come around, we serve the meat table side. That's primarily what we do. We have 2 private event rooms, an excellent patio, and we also cater off-site. I love what I do now. I wouldn't change it for the world.
We have a very significant and robust water and wastewater groups, and we essentially focus on designs that collect water, treat it, convey it to your tap. Then when you're done using it, we collect it, convey it, treat it to acceptable standards, and return it back into the water cycle. So I love what I do. I think it's so important to the community, the environment, our public health.
We are focused on outsourced IT. So normally when companies have 15 or more employees, 15 to about 100 employees, you need someone to help and look over your network for IT. But really we manage, monitor, and maintain your network to make sure that you don't have to worry about anything other than your day job.
I think Long Island is a really great place. Not only is it a great place to raise a family, but I think it's a great place to work, to grow. There's just a lot of hustle on Long Island and really smart people. I just think you have to find them and you have to offer something that makes it exciting for one to work in your business.
I think it's so important to realize how different learning at your first job is versus learning in school. And I think oftentimes I'm really hard on myself when I look back on something that I did a year ago at work and I'm like, how did I not know? Of course I was supposed to account for this factor or whatever. And when really a much better mindset is like, wow, I know so much more today than I did a year ago. And I think that especially in your first jobs or as you embark on your careers, it's really important just to look back on mistakes as less embarrassing and more like, wow, I learned so much from that experience.
The biggest thing is just people and culture. We've got an amazing culture. We've been #1 top workplace 3 years in a row on Long Island. Culture outbeats strategy every single day of the week. There's been plenty of situations where we've had people that were revenue producing, people in my business, but they weren't a right culture fit, and we've gone in different directions. So we really hold to that, and that's been really, I think, the game changer.
Well, on that note, I'm going to ask you all to give a round of applause to our panelists.